relying on one thing that we do here very well in Ireland, alright? It's a thing called the cure, alright? It's also known as the hair of the dog across the pond, alright? So basically, alright, what happens is when you have 15 or 16 pints the night before, and you wake up in the morning and you're not feeling the May West, alright? So, the best, alright? Get you on this, alright? So anyway, you had the following morning then you have 1 pint, alright? You have 1 pint, and the new beer meets all the old beer. Together they get on fantastic. They escort the way out of your system, and gin and tonic makes me supersonic. Alright? That's the kind of idea, alright? So basically, alright, this is going very well for Jim, until he then decided to open, so he decided he wanted to expand on his business, and he decided then to open a brothel down in the crypt in Christchurch, alright? So basically you come into mass, you go downstairs, get your few pints, straighten yourself out, get your Sunday morning cuddle mid-afternoon. Happy fucking days, alright? How was mass? Fantastic. Alright, now, we also have stolen a little tradition from the French here, lovers' locks, alright? Where we clip locks on the bridge to symbolise our everlasting love with ourselves or our newfound partner. Except here in Ireland, we tend to use combination locks. Alright, so when things go south with your missus, you remember the combination, you take the lock off the bridge, you throw in the lift and you go, fuck you! Never like Johnny, we a bitch, alright? You broke me little heart, alright? So now, it was Temple's Bar, the short and 2 Temple Bar, which combines 2 great Irish pastimes, drinking and praying, alright, one of which we're going to do shortly, drinking, alright. Despite popular belief, women terrify me. I had never had any sisters growing up, so my knowledge of women is quite limited. But what I do know is that they are all telepathic, alright, and I have numerous claims to support this, alright. Number 1, you all need to go to the toilet at the same time, alright, so somehow you all know to not go to the toilet at the same time. Number 2, if you piss off one girl, you piss off all the girls, like that. And number 3, like I said, I had no sisters growing up, so something else happens at the same time. I recently started living with 2 girls for the last year. So yeah, I think that's, you kind of know where I'm getting at here. Right? Yeah, so once a month it's like walking into a fucking war zone. Alright? So, next thing is, alright? Yeah, there we go. Alright? Now, it costs €9 to go and see the Book of Kells. However, if you get friendly with a Trinity College student, they can get you in for free, and you'll also get to see the inside of a Trinity dorm. Giggity. Alright? Loving it. Alright, he's up for it. Alright? George Lucas came to see the Book of Kells. This is the same George Lucas from Star Wars fame, alright? And for the purposes of this story, George Lucas is going to be from Texas, because it's the only American accent that I can do, alright? So, alright, man, I'm going to butcher this now, but anyway. The next thing is, so George Lucas comes in the door and he says to himself, he goes to see the Book of Kells, he's very taken with the book, but he's also got a great eye for architecture, detail, for locations and so forth. Alright, so he comes into the room and he goes, what a room, this is going to be my Jedi library. Alright, so now, he hangs with the head guy at Trinity College, it's called the Provost, and he says to him, Mr. Provost, sir, I want to shoot a movie in your long room. Alright, just a little side note, in America you call it a movie, in England they call it a film, and in Ireland we call it a film. I don't know why, but it's a film, alright? But anyway, so he rings up, and the Provost is going to think about it, and he says, look, you're going to have Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader kicking the shit out of each other in some corridor. You're going to have Yoda talking gibberish at the back of the English department causing absolute fucking havoc. And there's going to be students out trying to nick lightsabers, get autographs. Listen, it's never going to happen, alright? George Lucas, cool as a cucumber to his own, says, thank you very much for your time, Mr. Provost, sir. He bangs on the phone. However, he returns to Trinity College with a big camera. Can I borrow your big camera? Alright? Have you travel insurance, have you?
No. So don't break it.
So anyway, he comes back to Trinity College. He takes pictures of absolutely everything in the long room. Smile! Smile! Come on!
Oh God.
Jeez.
I give us a smile there, love, and not kill you. Alright? Oh yeah. Alright? Now, try tagging that on Facebook. Alright? So now, the next thing is, alright? So, 6 months pass, alright? And the new Star Wars movie is released to Attack of the Jedi Clones, whatever the fuck it's called. So anyway, the next thing is, alright? The Provost decides to take a day off and go to see this new movie, see what it's all about. So he lands into the cinema with his bucket of popcorn, his bucket of coke, both of which he could hide an African elephant in. He's sitting in the middle row anyway, he's looking up at the screen, 40 minutes into the movie. The long room materialised in all its glory upon the big screen. George is after only going and using the photographs to CGI the whole lot into the movie. At which point the Provost loses his shit, okay? Popcorn goes up in the air, it's followed shortly by the coke. There's a fella sitting 3 rows back going, for fuck's sake, alright? So, he gets on the floor to George Lucas, he says to him, George, how's it going? Yeah, I see you have my movie in your long room, I explicitly told you not to. And George Lucas turns out and goes, yeah? And what the fuck are you gonna do about it? Boom, motherfucker. Right? Now, there's one thing about Obama, alright? Obama is black. Alright? And black people are infinitely cooler than white people. And because, okay, I am that colour, Barack Obama, for being a cool black person, is infinitely cooler than me. Alright? So now, basically, alright, it's a well-known fact, alright? So now, basically, he's rocked it, alright? He's absolutely rocked it. He's walking down this little catwalk we've all set up for him. Everyone's going fucking ballistic, right? There's a girl at the end, she's going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Of course, Obama turns around, sees this wailing banshee woman anyway, turns around and goes, hi. Can I borrow your phone, please? Takes the phone off the girl and he goes, hi, this is Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States. The girl's mother's on the phone. She doesn't believe a word of what's going on. Not a word, right? She's going, Michelle, will you stop messing? Put me back onto Michelle. You know, actually, ma'am, if you take a look at your TV set there. Hi. Ding! Alright? The girl's mother, of course, is absolutely fucking mortified. Oh my god, Jesus, oh Mr. Obama, oh god, I'm awful sorry. Could you put me back onto Michelle? You're wasting her credit. Right? The most powerful man in the world. Now, Irish mammies have a fear of people wasting credit. Alright? The most powerful man in the world just looks at the phone, bit him in the ear, went, your mother's a lovely woman. Alright? So now, for any of you that end up with an Irish guy or girl, bear in mind that the Irish mother-in-law is the mother-in-law to end all mother-in-laws. Alright? The next thing they did is they went to the Guinness storehouse. Alright? So, however, she brought Philip along for the spin. Now, Prince Philip, alright? Now, I love Philip, alright? However, Philip is a maverick. Philip is all out of fucks to give, alright? He doesn't give a shit, like, alright? And that is what I love about him. However, he is the highest ranking male royal, alright? So he's representing quite a number of people. He was once in China, and he was addressing a group of British foreign exchange students, and he stood at the top of the room in Beijing, in China, which is the capital of China. There's Chinese people everywhere, alright? Everywhere. Okay, and he turns out and he goes, don't hang out here too long in case your eyes go all crooked. He did the fingers, alright? He did the fingers, alright? He did the thing, alright? So of course, absolutely everyone in Britain just went, alright, how are we going to get out of this one? So when he came to Ireland, we knew it was not a matter of if, it was a matter of when. So I went to the Guinness storehouse anyway, himself and the Queen was there. We put a pint for the Queen, we put it down in front of the Queen, alright? You know, we didn't hold out too much hope for the Queen drinking a pint of Guinness, as it's probably the most un-Queen-like thing to do in the world, alright? However, we pulled a pint for Philip anyway. Put the pint down in front of Philip. And the nation watched, alright? Bear in mind, if he drank it, fucking forgive them. Forget about it, right? Fucking pint. Right, Philip is coming for the pint. All 83 years from now. He's coming for the pint. The Queen gives him this look. And you know that look. Every fella has gotten this look. That look of, where the fuck were you last night? Or, who the fuck is she? Alright? That look, you know? You get that look, alright? And you know that there's something drastically wrong. But you have fucking no idea what it is. Alright? So you freeze. It's like stepping on a fucking landmine. Alright? So anyway, Philip is coming along anyway. The Queen shoots him look, Philip stops mid-track. Alright? Tension. The Queen then looks at Philip, just gives him a little. Philip is coming again. He's coming for the point. He's coming for the point. Come on, Philip! He's coming for the point. Come on, Philip! Drink the fucking thing, come on. He reaches out for the pint and he just goes, is it made of Liffey water, is it? Because it's all black and dirty like the Liffey. So that's why Barack Obama is a rock star and Prince Philip is not. Hit face tonight, we run a pub crawl, alright? You can definitely edit this bit out, alright? Now, if you want to get a bite to eat, you come back with me to the Mercantile, you get a cheap lunch for $6.50. And on a final note, as you do know guys, I work for Tips and Tips Alone, so your gratitude and generosity is greatly appreciated. So if I've made you laugh, let me laugh all the way to the bank. Alright? Thanks very much. Clock behind me going all over the place.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, so anyway lads, this is the last stop. Thank you very much for coming out today. I hope you enjoyed the tour. If you did, please go back to your hostels and tell everyone to say the tour was good fun. Tell them to come on my tour specifically, alright? And if you didn't enjoy the day, don't say anything. If that's all alright with you guys, alright? So anyway,